Starting lineup. Junior, number 1, Marty Olson. Freshman, sophomore, number 10, Macy Dishman. Senior, number 13, Sissany Crow. Senior, number 22, Cheyenne Titus. Senior, number 44, Riley Ziegler. The coaches for Broncos are Eric Clopier, assisted by Hayden Richter. Here's your starting lineup for your Milford Eagles. Senior, number 1, Kylie Jacob. Sophomore, number 2, Adeline Cisneros. Sophomore, number 3, Abby Crabtree. Sophomore, number 11, Shayla Brothers. And junior, number 33, Ashlyn Miller. It is coached by Bryce Rock, assisted by Michelle Canada, Greg Miller, Kennedy Mobile, and Brett Muller. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play basketball!
Basketball here in the nest. Glad to be back. It's a beautiful Friday night. Winter break starting for the Milford students. And start off this game, the Eagles are going to win the tip-off. Crabtree passes left. Jacob looking. Crabtree giving directions, pass to the corner. Cisneros swings all the way around. Jacob had an open look, instead passes it. Try to get it inside to Miller, and that one's snatched. Knocked away by Rottenberg, but it'll be off of Rottenberg and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Broncos. Broncos coming in at 1-3. Eagles, what are they? 5-1 after the tough loss to Class B team in Norris. Freshman Dishman forced that turnover. Tonages passes back. Out to the left, at the wing. Back to Tonages at the free throw line, passes it out. Moves left, back to Tonages at the elbow, drives, puts up the shot off the glass, no good, rebound Cisneros. Pass to the right, Jacob with it, pumps. Back to Cisneros, she puts up the three, and that one's gonna fall. Cisneros gets the first three for the Eagles. Now here comes the Broncos up the court. Dishman with it, gets a screen, drives, back out. Crow passes it to Tonages. She looks, back out. Olson drives and blocked by Rottenberg. Finally, Miller able to get the rebound. Gets it to Crabtree. She'll take it up. Pulls up, passes. Jacob goes baseline. Over to Cisneros. Now to Crabtree. She'll drive, bounces it to Rottenberg. Off the glass, no good. And rebound Tonages. Quick pace by Olson. She'll drive. Euro step blocked by Miller. Going to go out of bounds on Miller. I'll stay with the Broncos. Broncos struggling a little bit this year. Only win against was against the Fairbury Jeffs. They won 57-44. Going to look to improve here. Jacob almost picked it off, but instead it's recovered by the Broncos. Now a drive, back out. Back. Bounce pass to Tonages, puts up the shot, and that one's going to bounce off the glass in and out. Rebound Crabtree. Chased down by Dishman. Holds up there, passes it. Now back to Crabtree. Moves right, Cisneros. Down to the corner, Rottenberg. Back up, all the way across, back to the other corner, Cisneros. And they're going to call a travel on Cisneros. Couldn't see it from my angle. Centennial definitely not a bad team coming into this game. All three of their losses have been close. Passed up. Tipped away. Recovered. Trap defense there. Dishman going to put up the 2-point shot. Foot was on the line. No good. Rebound Jacob. Lose it for a second. Pass it up. Pass to Rottenberg. In the paint. Puts it up and in. Eagles now with a 5-point lead. Rottenberg's first 2 points of the game. I'll pass over to Dishman. Loses it. Recovered by Jacob. Big unforced error there. Now Crabtree going to take it up. Pass to Miller. Miller goes in. Looks. Back out to Crabtree. Swung over to Jacob. She'll put up the 3. That one just rolls out. Rebound Dishman. Something all year that's been happening. Eagles 3-pointers just not falling. And a bit of too aggressive defense there by Crabtree. It's going to be a foul. Her first. Shield checks in for the Broncos. Dishman will step off. Pass it up to Shield, but it gets taken away by Jacob. Great defense there. She'll pull up at the top of the key, pass it to the corner to Crabtree. Now back across, swung to the corner. 3-pointer by Cisneros. That one's no good. Rebound Moeller. Power dribble. Throws it off of Tonages, but they'll say off of Moeller. Still 5-0, under 5 minutes to go here in the first. Olsen will take it up. Now pass, now back. To the right. Back to Shield. Left now. Ziegler. Bit of trouble with the pass, recovered though. Olsen with it. Pass down in the post to Tonages, and she's blocked. Rottenberg able to recover it. Tries to get it to Crabtree, throws it to Olsen, and then blocks Olsen. Crabtree able to recover it now. Stuck in the corner. Able to fire it to Cisneros. She crosses half court. Tries to throw it to Muller. She's got it. Pumps. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Rottenberg, and she puts it off the glass and in. 7-0 Eagles lead. Olsen with it on the left side. Pass it to Shield. Shield looking. Now back. Ziegler. Back to Shield. Swung to Leaf. Leaf down. Tried to get it to Tonages, and they'll say off of Rottenberg. Olsen to throw it in. Gets it in. And pass to Ziegler. Ziegler at the top of the key, directing traffic. Bounce right. And it's going to be a shot clock violation on Centennial. Seemed oblivious to the shot clock. Was in no hurry at all. She'll give in a bit of a press, but she'll let off. Crabtree crosses the M. Pulls up, drives, pass across. Muller able to recover it. Poked away, and they'll say foul. This one on Olsen. Her first foul of the night. A couple of subs coming in as Ziegler and Shield will take seats. Pass to Muller, gets it down to Miller. Dribbles hard, and she'll get fouled. Gonna head to the line. Couple of shots coming up for her. She's been dangerous so far this season, averaging 17.2 a game. Free throw shooting, she's done well. She gets the first one. On the year, she's an 83% shooter. 19 for 23. Now 20 for 24. Second one on the way, and that one's money. I mean, she is a pure free throw shooter. Another player that's been dominant for this Eagles team, Shayla Rottenberg. As you all may know, 19.6 points per game, 16.4 rebounds a game, averaging an easy double-double and a quick drive blocked by Miller. Who was that? Number 10. It was Dishman. Kind of got past the entire Eagles team. Miller able to recover help side and get a block. Was out of bounds. Centennial inbounds it. Long three going to be no good off the glass. Rebound Tonages, and she puts it up and in for an and one. That foul going to be on Miller. And the free throw going to be no good, but offensive rebound. Back out with it. Looking, tries to get it down low, and it's off the hands of Dishman and out. Jacob going to take it up for the Eagles. Half-court press. Now gets it to Kubicek. All alone in the right side corner. Over to Jacob. Dribbles twice, 3 times. Now pass it. Ryle, she puts up the three. That one's going to be long. Rebound. Crow. Broncos with it. They trail by 7 here in the first quarter. Couple of team fouls on each. Leaf with it. She passes it right. Dishman going to drive. Tipped away by Rottenberg. Stolen by Miller. Now Jacob taking it up. She's having some trouble. Olsen playing good defense. Passed up to Ryle. Gets it down to Rottenberg. Back out. Jacob pumps, dribbles. Lobs it over to Ryle. Moves right. Pass it to Kubicek. Kubicek look for Miller, but instead goes Jacob. She'll put up the three. Wide open. Nobody covering her. And it's going to be short. Rebound. Rottenberg puts it up with the left hand and in. 11-2 Eagles lead. We're under 2 to go here in the first. Olsen takes it up. Pass to the right side. Dishman looks down low. Bounce to the corner. Olsen with it. She's shifty. Good ball handler. Over to Leaf. Now down to Tonages. No, not Tonages. Now to Tonages for the mid-range shot. No good. Ryle battling for the rebound. It'll be Kubicek coming up with it. And that one off the backboard. A little off balance with the layup there. Now the Broncos with it. Pass to the right. Now Olsen with it. Try to drive baseline. Holds up there. Puts up the short shot. No good. Looked like it might have got tipped by Jacob, and going to be a jump ball. They'll stay with the Broncos this time. Couple of subs for each team coming in. 1:05 left here in the first. It's been a quick first quarter. No timeouts have been called. Couple of fouls and a little bit of stoppage, but other than that, it's been flying. Long pass over. Caught. Tipped away by Cisneros. And they'll say off the hands of Wolf. 5'5" freshman. Unable to corral the inbounds pass. That'll be Eagles ball. Coach Ross calls in the play. Crabtree moves right. Comes pass to the corner. Cisneros. Now back to Crabtree. She'll put up the three. Got it. Kaboom.
Outstanding freshman, Ivory Crabtree.
Sophomore.
Oh, yeah, sophomore. Sorry, I'm still stuck in 2024. Excuse me, guys.
The good old days. 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. 14-2 is the score. Eagles lead. Tonages with it. Now tipped and stolen away by Crabtree. Moves left. Long pass to Miller. Caught. Puts it off the glass and in. Beautiful chemistry there. 4 points for Miller.
I like to see fast breaks in basketball. It's just kind of satisfying. You get it to this guy, then they score.
That three going to be no good. Pass mishandled a little bit. 6 seconds left. Move to the left side. Pass to Tonages. 2 seconds to go. And that shot's going to be no good. Rebound, Rottenberg. So the first quarter ends 16-2. Eagles with a 14-point lead over the Broncos. A couple of fouls on each team. Rottenberg leads both teams with 6 points so far. No fouls, which good sign. She's been getting a little bit of foul trouble in these last games, especially the Norse game earlier this week. I mean, a lot of Milford players getting in foul trouble, and I think that's really what cost them because they were right there. They were one away, but then they had to sit some girls because, you know, they had 3 fouls. I mean, Crabtree, Jacob, Rottenberg, they all had 3 fouls, and they had to sit some time out in the second half. I think that's going to be important this entire season, is just keeping them out of foul trouble.
Yeah, I think that Norse game, the reason why we came up short and lost that game is because of fouls. Because, you know, you could have Shayla and Crabtree in, and they're our top players. They score, they steal, they change the difference in this game.
They run the game. And, I mean, yeah, you look back at it, obviously it was 42-43 at one point. That was the closest the Eagles got there at the end in the fourth quarter. And then they didn't score the rest of the game with 4 minutes left. And Titans went on almost a 10-0 run there at the end. And, yeah, you know, they say the game's won in the fourth quarter. But the bigger question is, what can you do in the first, second, and third quarter to put yourself in a better position to win in the fourth quarter?
Absolutely.
So far the Eagles up 14-2. 14-2, 16-2. They're up 14.
Both making mistakes here.
I'm tired, man. Ready for winter break.
Yeah.
Pass back. Crabtree swings it over. Now to the corner. Jacob thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Long pass over to Crabtree. She's been dangerous. She'll drive. Pass it over. Jacob, 3-point. Got it. Kaboom. 19-2. The Eagles lead by 17. She's a really good 3-point shooter a couple years ago. And then last year, Yakeley and Roth kind of taking those spots. She rode the bench a little bit. Now she's starting every game, playing most of the game, really. And there she does some noise, and now some good defense going to force a turnover. Broncos having trouble with this Eagles defense. They've been good all year. And Crabtree leads 2.8 steals per game. They're great numbers. Now Crabtree, 3-point shot. Got it! Another 3. She's 2 for 2. I mean, she's been a great 3-point shooter all year. Pass to the middle, top of the key. Now back. 3-point shot. Off the glass, no good. Hits off the head of Rottenberg. Corralled in by Crabtree. Pass to Miller. Caught. Left-hand layup. Good. 24-2 Eagles lead. 6 points for Miller and a timeout called by the Broncos. 6:36 left in the second quarter. No fouls yet, but 24-2 is your score. Eagles up big here in the Nest. Tough defense by the Eagles, causing some trouble as there's a mid-range shot. That one's going to bounce out. Offensive rebound by Olsen. And they're going to say jump ball. It'll stay with the Broncos, but even then, not sure. Dishman to throw it in. Pass it over. Ziegler puts up the three. That one's no good. She struggled from long. And now another jump ball after Rottenberg gets the rebound. It'll stay with the Eagles. And looks like Tonnage is going to check back in for Ziegler. Cisneros into Crabtree. Pumps, dribbles, moves right. Long pass over to Jacob. She'll go inside, gets it to Rottenberg. Short shot. That one's going to bounce in. 8 points for the sophomore. Olsen moves quickly. Covered by Crabtree. A free baseline drive, Euro step. Going to draw the foul. Cisneros unable to get there in time. Puts her arms up, and Dishman uses it in her favor. First team foul of either team in the second quarter. First one for Cisneros. First free throw going to be no good off the back of the rim. Second one going to be no good. And Muller had the rebound and it was tipped out by Crow. Thrown in by Muller. Crabtree pumps. Loses it for a second, recovers. Pass it over to Jacob. Jacob moves in. Pass it out. Newton, she'll put up the three. No good. And it's going to be off the hands of Leaf. Newton been a good shooter so far this year. Doesn't get that one there. Jacob looking, gets it to Crabtree. Back to Newton. She'll shoot the corner three. And that one's short now. Leaf gets the rebound. Dishman takes it up, tipped away by Crabtree. Thrown back in, but they'll say she stepped on the line, out of bounds. Leaf puts up the three, and that one's no good. Crabtree able to track down the rebound. Throws it off of Olsen. Runs up quickly to apologize. I mean, she chucked that thing at Olsen. Now she'll take it up. Crosses the M. Moves right, drives, pass across. Newton doesn't take it, instead gives it to Jacob for the three. Got it. Rolls in another three-pointer. Jacob's got two. Long pass by Olsen. Leaf with a one-handed grab. Tipped up by Newton. Good steal there. Pass it to Jacob. She'll take it up. Pass to Rottenberg. Wide open layup with the left hand and good. And another timeout by the Broncos. Rottenberg's got 10 on the day. 4:49 left in the second quarter, and it seems like a good time to remind you. Check out episode 2 of the Milford Mic'd Up podcast, hosted by Jay Wissenberg and Nevaeh Sperling. You can listen anytime, anywhere on Spotify or YouTube. This episode includes conversations with Micah Brinkmeyer and Elsa Schweitzer over their performance in one act and how that's been through the year. 31-2 is your score. Eagles up big here in the Nest. Eagles will lead by 29 here in the Nest. And that pass going to be way long. Out of bounds on the Broncos. Crabtree takes it up quickly. Long pass to Ryle. Loses it for a second, tracks it down. Tries to get it to Miller. Had it for a second, loses it. Recovered by Crow. Now she'll dribble up, pass it across to Olsen. Olsen moves right, long three on the way, off the glass and in. Second made bucket for the Broncos. Miller one-on-one with Crow, and she wins it. Quick response there by the junior. Eagles showing a half-court press. Now across the Tonnages, back to Olsen. She'll shoot a three, and that one's no good. Rebound Tonnages, blocked by Rottenberg, or not Rottenberg, Miller, but foul called. It's going to be her second foul of the night. So she's got to be a little mindful now. First free throw by Tonnages. Good. Tonnages coming into this game, 67% free throw shooter. 8 for 12 on the year. And there she makes both. That'll move her to 10 for 14. She leads her team with 4 points on the night. Crabtree, pass it over, Kubicek, back to Crabtree. Drives in, corner, Moeller swung, Ryle with it, looking, long pass over to Kubicek. She'll shoot the three, that one's gonna be short. Rottenberg battling for the rebound, tries to go up backwards with it, doesn't work out. Rebound, Tonnages. Looked a little funky, didn't work out. Not like that one girl last week, or earlier this week, who had a shot like that. As there's a miss by Olsen, rebound Rottenberg. You remember that? I think it was a Norris girl.
Which one?
The Norris girl who sent it up backwards. That pass is tipped away.
Oh, down here, like. Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she was down on that side over by the block, and I mean, the shot clock was running out. Maybe it was at like the buzzer of the quarter. She just sent it up backwards and made it.
Yeah, you got me thinking. I forgot about that.
That was one of the crazier shots I've seen. Doesn't work out for Rottenberg there, but Broncos with it. Shield passes it right. Bounce to the right by Ziegler. Now passes it down to Olsen. Back to Ziegler. She'll shoot the three. And that one's going to be no good. Ryle battling for the rebound. There's a scuffle on the ground for it. And the pileup going to end up in a jump ball. It'll stay with the Broncos. .247 left in the second quarter. Eagles with a big lead. Inbounded by Ziegler. Olsen with it. Moves left. Spins. Back out. Shield. Moves right. Awkward shot. Doesn't go in. Rebound Rottenberg. She's got a lot of rebounds. A lot of boards. A lot of blocks. A lot of points so far tonight. Jacob with it. Thought about the three. Doesn't take it. That pass tip. Recovered by Cisneros. Jacob back with it. Pass across. Kubicek puts up the three, no good. Rebound Rottenberg, another one. She puts up the shot, and she will head to the line for free throws. .56% free throw shooter on the year. Goes to the line a lot. How many attempts is it?
34.
Yeah, holy cow.
That is a lot.
First one going to be a smidge left, no good. So a few subs come in for each team.
Well, I felt like the Norse game, she was up there like every time they were down the floor.
Yeah, they played aggressive, and refs were calling quite a few fouls, especially early in that game in the first half. That kind of simmered down in the second half. Second free throw on the way. Money. She goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now the Broncos taking it up. Pass over. Crow looking. Covered by Miller. Bounce pass. Hit off the foot by Miller. They don't call it kickball. Covered by Jacob. Pass to Crabtree. Crabtree pulls up. Long pass over to Rottenberg. One-handed grab. Puts it up with the right hand, and that one will roll in. Rottenberg having a good night. 13 on the day. Olsen with it, covered by Crabtree. Swung across, Crow with it, back to Olsen. Moves right. Pass to the freshman. She'll drive back out. Olsen. Now back. Back out again. Crow with a long three. That one's going to be short. Rebound battled for. Crabtree able to come up with it. Long pass over to Jacob, who pulls up there at the baseline. Pass to Miller, right-handed, puts it up off the glass and in. 38-7. Miller joins Rottenberg in double-digit points, and Rottenberg gets the steal there. And the pass to Cisneros is going to get by her. It'll go out of bounds. It'll go back to the Broncos. 1:09 left here in the second. Crow with it. Pass is tipped and kind of bobbled around for a second before going off the arms of Rottenberg. Back with the Broncos. Fishman throws it in. Leaf moves right, passes it right to Crow. Her three no good. Rebound Jacob. Goes to the left side, passes it to Moeller. Moeller shoots it over the rim, and going to be a foul on the Eagles. That one's going to be on Rottenberg. So her first foul of the night comes from the offensive side of the ball. Eagles still lead by 31, 42 seconds left in this first half. Wolf taking it up for the Broncos. She'll cross the end. Pass right. Crow with it. Looking. Back to the top of the key. Leaf puts up the quick three off the glass and in. Broncos eclipse double digits. Shot clock goes dark. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Crabtree moves right. Passes Jacob. Back to Crabtree. Directing traffic. 8 seconds left. Rottenberg with it. Crabtree looking. Moves right. Covered by Wolf. Pass back. Jacob. And a travel going to be called on Jacob. I think she should have probably just put up the three. She's a good shooter. Doesn't get it off, and she'll be called for a travel. 1.3 seconds left. And the Broncos will just hold on to it for the last couple of seconds. 38-10 is your score in one half of the game. Rottenberg with 13, Miller with 10. Eagles lead 28 over the Broncos here in the Nest. We'll be right back with the second half here on Milford's Drive. Quick steal there by Olsen. She'll be able to put it up and in. Sorry for the late start. Pass to Cisneros. She recovers it, hits it off her foot, and another steal. Pass to the right. Olsen with it. Passes over. Crabtree tries to reach in there, can't. Tonage is with it, puts the shot off the glass and in. 4 quick points for the Broncos. Start off this first half. Passed up to Jacob. Back to Crabtree. Now way across. Miller in the corner. She puts up the 3. That one going to be long. Usually a pretty good 3-point shooter. What are we looking at shooting percentage-wise from beyond the arc? 56%, 5 for 9. Now she's 5 for 10. Still a good shooting percentage. And tipped away by Cisneros. Going to be out of bounds. We'll stick with the Broncos. Olsen moves left. Looking to the right, Crow with it. Down to the corner, Ziegler loses it again. Tipped away by Cisneros, out of bounds on the Eagles. Ziegler to throw it in. Bounce pass into Olsen. Olsen goes right, pass across. Now drive by Dishman and going to be blocked by Jacob accidentally. Didn't really look like she put her hands up. It kind of just hit off her hand where it was. Long pass across, tipped, recovered. Now back out, Olsen 3-pointer, that one no good. Shot clock ran out, hit, would have reset, but a defensive rebound by Cisneros. A long pass across. Short shot up, no good. Jacob couldn't get it. Now a long pass, no idea what the idea was there. Crabtree gets a steal. It's been an ugly second half so far. Long pass over across, corner 3, Miller, and that one's no good. Rebound Cisneros. Goes up with it and off the glass and in and one. Cisneros only averaging 2.8 points a game. She's got 5 tonight. She'll step up to the line for one more. Her free throw shot on the way. No good. And a foul going to be called on Miller. Out a little too excited there, going for the rebound, and she'll come out. She's got 3 fouls now. Muller comes in for her. Olsen going to take it up for the Broncos. Passes left, Crow with it. Covered by Muller. She looks right, passes right. Olsen at the top of the key. Drives against Crabtree, back out. Now to Crow. Thinks about the long 3, won't take it. Dribbles twice. Passes, Tonages off the glass, no good. Wasn't off the glass, didn't hit the glass. And put back up and in is Leaf. Able to get the second chance opportunity. Now the Eagles taking it quick up the court. 3 ball by Jacob, going to be no good. A rebound, Rottenberg puts it off the glass, can't get it. And out of bounds on Rottenberg. Back to the Broncos. She wanted a foul there, but no call. Ow. Headphones just pulled my hair. Wilson passes the Leaf. Leaf looking. Gets it down to Crow. Crow trying to get it back out. Lost for a second. She'll able to recover. One dribble left by Leaf. Pass to Olsen down low. And tangled up down low. It'll be a foul on Cisneros. Trying to get a hand on the ball and force a jump ball. Won't work out. And Cisneros going to step off. Skubacek comes back for the Eagles. Long pass in. Crow with it. Drives against Mueller. Tries to put it up. Blocked by Rottenberg. Another block for her. Jacob with it. Moves left. Passes to Rottenberg. Dribbles once. Puts it off the glass. And that one not going to roll in. All year, that's just how it's been. The foul's getting called on her. Making enough noise, doing enough damage to cause a miss. Sends her to line for 2 free throws. First one, money. 41-16, Eagles lead. $14 points for Rottenberg. So far on the night, 10 for Miller and 6 for Tonages over on the Broncos side. Second free throw going to roll out. Rottenberg will stay at a 50% free throw shooter so far tonight. Dishman with it. Passes it right. Ziegler, she'll put up the 3. That one's good. 19-41. Big 3 there to cut it to only a 22-point lead for the Eagles. Jacob to the corner. Crabtree, lob pass to Rottenberg. Grabs it, and it'll be a foul on the floor. What else can you do? Rottenberg, a dangerous force down there. Probably a better idea to foul her on the floor, stop her from even putting up a shot. Ryle trying to get it in. Does. Gets it to Kubicek. Now right. Crabtree long pass over to Ryle. Ryle looking in the corner. Kubicek to Ryle. She'll move right. Pass it to Mueller. Mueller trying to get it down to Rottenberg. Now back out. Crabtree with it. Drives. Looks. Spins. Lobs it. Rottenberg off the glass. No good. Rebound Centennial. Here comes the freshman Wolf. She'll pass it left. Long 3 by Ziegler. That one going to be no good. Rebound Kubicek. Tempo speeding up a little bit. Crabtree with it. Gets it to Rottenberg. Rottenberg gets fouled. Third trip to the line for Rottenberg tonight. That's the 3rd foul on Tonages. First free throw going to be good. And Tonages finally going to step off the court for Centennial, coming in for her. He's a freshman. Only played 1 game so far this season. No offense, but I'm not even going to try that last name. Obviously, an interesting European name. I feel like if I try to say it, I'm going to botch it terribly. Poked away. Now drive. Blocked by Rottenberg. Dishman couldn't even get it close there. Rottenberg going to step off for the Eagles after the big block. Miller stepping back down. Obviously, the sub for Tonages. Not seen as big of a threat as the senior Tonages. Now she'll post up against Miller. Foul called on the floor on Centennial. Not sure what the call was. It was an offensive foul on the freshman. Grant currently working on figuring out how to pronounce it so we don't mess it up too badly. What are we thinking?
It's Breitquitz. Quits.
Breitquitz. I feel it.
Yeah, that.
And a big 3 by Ryle there. She's going to make a little bit of noise on offense. Only a 25% three-point shooter. Shoots that one. It is money. Back out. Ziegler puts up another 3. That one not good. Rebound Miller. Passes it up to Crabtree. Slows it down. Controlled tempo. Moves right, thought about the three, fakes it. Pass it to the corner, now back up. Long three on the way. Bounce off the back of the rim, no good. And they'll say it hit the tape even though, oh, like I saw a touch. Tape didn't even move. I guess not the tape, the strap.
Yeah, the thing that lowers the hoop. Pulls it up and
I thought I didn't see it hit, but
yeah, it should still be like kind of moving a little bit. Maybe he saw it. Who knows?
actually, maybe it hit that metal thing because it went straight up off the back of the rim. Olsen, covered by Crabtree, shoots a three ball way short. And then can say out of bounds. Back to the Eagles. That was kind of weird. I mean, did you see Crabtree kind of got beat there on the step back? Jumped really early, but, with it being early, she kind of timed it perfectly because it, I guess, kind of spooked the shot there, and it ended up being a short air ball. So who knows if she meant to do it, but it definitely worked. Now she'll drive right, bounce pass down to Miller, spins, dribbles, spins again, puts up the shot, no foul. Recovered by Rottenberg, and she'll put it back up and in. 17 for the sophomore. Crow in the corner. Up to Shield. Now back to Crow, and they'll say foul on Crabtree. Crabtree's second foul of the night.
Well, Jay, there's not much fouls. I mean, Ashland's really the only one that's that's in the most foul trouble with having three, and then, but like usually Shaylin, Crabtree are at three at this point.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job playing some clean defense, and because Crabtree's got 2 fouls, but they're few and far between. As that shot's missed and kicked out of bounds by Olsen. Back to the Eagles. And on the topic of fouls, Broncos at 5 team fouls here in this third quarter. Only a minute 13 left, but the Eagles will be in the bonus for that remaining time. Crabtree going to move right, holds up there, passes across, Cisneros, wide open three. No good, almost a wedgie. Not quite. Those are always fun to see. Olsen quickly taking it up, covered by Cisneros. Battled for, and a foul called on Crabtree. Looking a little surprised by it. I mean, obviously an aggressive defender. I mean, she takes pride in getting steals for her team. Just trying to do more there.
Yeah, also I probably jinxed it.
Yeah, probably. She's now at 3 fouls. She'll head over, take a seat. Jacob coming back in for her. Speaking of Jacob coming in, she's been on the bench for a little bit, getting a good rest. She was in pretty much the entire first half. Hand off to Olsen, covered by Jacob. Now Newton gets beat on the right side, and the baseline drive going to work out. Dishman going to head the line for 2 after drawing the foul. First foul on Newton. Couple of big free throws here for the Broncos, as the first one is missed. If Dishman's able to make the next one, he'll cut the lead down to just 27. Both teams now in the bonus. Second free throw no good, so it'll stay where it was. Rodenberg falls down, able to block the shot after getting up. I mean, talk about a recovery. Now a lob pass to her, puts it up off the glass, no good, but she'll draw the foul. Now she'll head in the line for 2.
I think that's her 4th block of the game.
She has been dominating defensively and offensively.
She got right back up.
She
give me that.
Got kind of bumped there down low and fell to her rear and able to get back up and just block her instantly as that first free throw rolls in. I mean, it really just shows how athletic and determined she is because, everybody's going to make mistakes, and she may be a generational athlete, but she's going to make mistakes too. But it's the ability to bounce back and recover. Is that second one no good? She'll stay at 50% from the line today, as that pass tipped and out of bounds on Shield. And also, thing to note, a couple of younger players getting on. Addie DeLong, the sophomore,
And Mia Schluckabeer.
Schluckabeer, the freshman, getting on as this game's getting out of hand for the Broncos. 15 seconds left in this quarter. Schluckabeer drives, passes it across. Kubicek with it. She'll put up the three. Got it. Kaboom. Big three for the senior. 5 seconds left. Picking up the court. Olsen, 2 seconds left. She's not going to put up a shot. She does, and that's good. Holy cow. I mean, a huge three there. Cuts the lead down to 29.
For a second, it looked like she didn't get off quite in time, but
I thought that too. I mean, there were 3 seconds left. She was just sitting there dribbling. She didn't even look like she was going to take a shot, and I'm honestly surprised she was able to get it off in time. Obviously, quarter left. Eagles up by 29. Going to be hard for a Broncos comeback. See what they can do. Eagles lead big here in the Nest on a beautiful Friday night.
Start by number basketball.
51-22. Eagles lead just shy of 30 as we start the fourth quarter. Dishman with it at the top of the key. Moves left, spins, dribbles, puts it up, off the glass, going to roll no good. Rebound, Rottenberg, another one. She's easily got another double-double. Who would have guessed? Lob pass to Miller by Crabtree, corralled in the arms, lost, able to get back. Pass to Jacob, she'll drive now, puts it up off the glass, no good. Tipped and recovered by the Broncos. Taken up quickly by Olsen. Holds it up there. Long pass across, Dishman back to Tonages. Hard bounce pass to Leaf, and she can't roll it in. Rebound, Rottenberg, another one. Pass it up to Crabtree. Drives right against Tonages, and able to draw the foul. Kind of took a shot there, and she's going to need a sub as Ryle checks in. Look like might have got the wind knocked out of her. 7:05 left here in the fourth. Fourth foul on Tonages. She's one away from fouling out. Led the team in scoring a majority of the game at 6. Olsen able to perform well and get herself up to 8 to lead her team. Lob pass to Rottenberg. Gets it to Miller. Pump. Short shot, no good. Rebound Rottenberg. Back up, no good. And rebound Ziegler. So a couple opportunities there for the Eagles. Can't make them count. Pass to Tonages. At the free throw line. Dribbles once. Passes it to Leaf. Leaf moves left. Tries to get around Jacob. Jacob playing really good defense. Now pass back to Tonages. Long pass across to Dishman. Drives the lane, puts it up and in. And the and one. Free throw, no good. Rebound Rottenberg, another one. Passed up to Jacob on the right side. Dishman to her left. Moves left at the top of the key. Passes, now swung. Corner. Miller drives baseline. Hold up. Cross. Ryle with the three. That one no good. Rebound. Tracked down by Cisneros. That long pass tipped. Recovered by Miller. And a timeout going to be called by the Eagles. (51-24) Eagles lead. Rottenberg with 18, Miller with 10. They lead the Eagles. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stick with you here. So Broncos having some trouble with turnovers. They have had those troubles quite a bit this season. And I mean, you look at these team comparisons coming into the game, Centennial only averaging 43 points per game, Milford averaging 62. It's a high-powered offense versus a pretty low-scoring offense. Rebounds per game, closer than you might expect. 32.3 for the Broncos, 40 for the Eagles. Steals per game, Eagles at 8, Broncos at 6. Then blocks per game, Broncos at 3.3, Eagles at 5.4. Passed into Rottenberg. Looks, tries to get it to Miller. Down low, spins, probably should have gone up with it. Jacob with it. Looks, dribbles left. Puts up the short floater, no good. Rebound Olsen. Olsen the team leader for these Broncos. She's averaging 17.8 a game. Eagles able to hold her to just 8 today. There's a three-pointer, and that one's green. Siegler with her second three of the day. Now Jacob with it. Passes left. Cisneros gets it in to Rottenberg, and thought maybe she got fouled, and they're going to say out of bounds on Rottenberg. Looked like it hit off the shin of Tonages. I think we had a little better angle than the ref. She was behind Tonages on the other side where the ball didn't hit. Strange call there. Won't matter a whole lot. The Eagles still lead big. 24 points as Tonages shoots a three, and that one's no good. Rebound, Kubicek. Now Crabtree quickly going to take it up. Pass it to Rottenberg. Rottenberg back out to Miller. Pumps, drives, puts up the underhand layup, and good. Excuse me, kind of fumbling over my words there. 12 points for Miller. She finally scores. She's been quiet so far in the second half. Under 5 to go in the fourth. Pass right. Leaf with it. Now back. Tonages at the top of the key, covered by Rottenberg. Gives it to Olsen. She'll shoot a long three, and that one going to rattle in. Olsen now at 11. Crabtree to the right. Pass to Kubicek. Looking. Over to Jacob. And a timeout called by Roth. Second timeout for the Eagles. We'll take one with them. Milford leads 53-30 over Centennial. 4:32 left in the game. Couple fouls on each team. See what they can do coming out of the timeout here in the Nest. Schluckabeer to throw it in. Backup's now in for the Eagles. Muller with it. Back to DeLong. Schluckabeer out of Ryle. Ryle looking, looks left. Lob to Muller, gets it. Right hand shot no good. Muller able to rebound it, and it tips off the knee of Dishman. And we'll stay with the Eagles. Pass into Muller. Muller goes up left side, can't get it. Gets her own rebound, but it's taken away by Dishman. Sprints up to the right side. Shield with a one-handed grab, puts it up off the bottom of the backboard. And a foul going to be called on Mia Schluckabeer. So with the game out of reach for the Broncos, Eagles with a 23-point lead with just 4 minutes remaining. Going to let Grant take over for the play-by-play. Have at it.
All right, Jay.
Make me proud or else I'm firing you.
Okay. Shield really hasn't been up on the free throw shot. He passed out to Libby Ryle. She takes up the court. Swung to Mia Schluckabeer. She gives it to Emery Newton for the three, and it's good. Newton's a really good freshman. Wolf passes it to Shield, and it's tipped by Newton, and it's passed down, and it's a foul on Braylon Muller. That is her first. So, Jason, give me some stats.
I got you, man. I did color commentary for
Wolf
state volleyball.
drives. And it's rebound, tipped away to Muller, DeLong, and then back to Ryle. Ryle drives up the court, passes it to Newton. She drives baseline. Kind of hit on her arm, it looked like, but it's stolen by Shield. Shield. It's a three by, and it's good. Dishman. Stole, and it's Libby. And Newton for the three. It's good. She has 6. Wolf takes the ball. Pass to Dishman. Pass down below to Shield. Defended really well by Newton. And a timeout Centennial. With 2:38 to go.
Is that going to be a 30-second or full? I think 30, ain't it? Yeah,
yes.
it will. So we'll stick with them. So looking at these points per games, obviously you got Miller and Shayla dominating. Combined, what would that be? Almost a combined 40 points per game between the two of them. Obviously, you look at that, they're averaging 62, and over half of that is just Muller and Rottenberg. So you know the bench isn't putting up, as much points. But with how much the Eagles score, and they get themselves in these really good positions, you're seeing the backups get quite a few points. I mean, everyone on the court averages at least 1 point per game. 3 of them average at least 2. Muller leading with 2.4 a game. She does come in quite a bit, especially if Miller and Rottenberg are in a bit of foul trouble.
Absolutely. Wolf passes it into Dishman. Dishman is fouled by Schluckabeer.
Schluckabeer been a little too aggressive defensively.
That's her second.
I think that might have been her first foul of the year.
Schluckabeer? Well, it's her second on the game. First
Yeah.
free throw by Dishman is no good.
Her second foul of the year. Played in 3 games. This being her 4th. And her first time committing a personal foul.
Subs come in for Centennial. And Dishman for her second free throw. Is no good bounce. Rebound by Newton. Newton takes it up. And pass it to Ryle. She holds the ball for a little bit, passes it down to Brilliant, stolen by Dishman, and going to be out of bounds by Dishman and stays with the Eagles.
Something that these younger players got to learn. Just making good passes. Obviously, great example being led by Crabtree and Jacob and Cisneros and even Kupchak, Rottenberg and Miller. They make great passes. And there's another one that wasn't great.
Newton steals it back, got a little iffy pass. Pass it to Schluckerbeer. Wolf tries to steal it. It's ironic. Wolf.
I didn't even think about that.
Braylon passes it back to Schluckerbeer, and it's to Newton, and they're going to call her for a travel.
A bit of happy feet there. Happens a lot, especially when the defense is kind of in your face like that. You know, they get hands in your face, you're just trying to move away, and you don't want to put the ball into their hands and have a turnover. Just get a little too excited before dribbling.
Wolf drives down, gives it to Stoll, Tacoma. And it's a shot by Stoll, or a pass. Is rebounded by Braylon and kicks it up to Ryle. It's given to Newton on the top of the key, and she drives left-handed. Pass it out to Ryle. And she is fouled. I think it was
Looked like Wolf, but
Wolf, but I think it's Hoffensteiner. I think she put up 30. I'm not sure. She's
Yeah.
on the court.
they didn't
No,
put-
she's not
oh,
even on the
there it is, 40.
40. My bad. Okay.
Ella back.
It's passed to Schluckerbeer on top of the key. She swings it back down to Moeller, kicks it out to Ryle. She thinks about the three, and she puts it up, and she's fouled. It's going to be on 40 again.
Back. Or is that Bach? I think her name's pronounced Bach. Ella Bach.
And first free throw by Ryle is no good. Oh, here you go. Yeah, it's Bach. Second free throw is also no good, but it's rebounded by Moeller. Moeller kicks it clear over to DeLong, passes it to Schluckerbeer. Schluckerbeer looks down low for Moeller again. It's stolen by Bach. Back to Wolf. Gets it to Stoll. Just down, stolen by Braylon, well, tipped by Braylon. And now stolen by Ryle. She passes it to Schluckerbeer and to the corner, DeLong. She tries to hit it down to Braylon, but gets tipped. And Wolf takes it. Passed out to Stoll, Tacoma, and to Bach. And a three-pointer by Wolf is no good, and it's Emery Newton gonna hold on to it.
4.6 seconds left. Gonna be extended a little longer.
You said 4.6? No, I'm just
4.6. What?
Kicks out to Stoll. She looks back down, and that's game. Eagles have it, 59-33 over the Broncos. So, Jay, who's the offense and defensive player of the game?
Offensive, I mean, who else but Rottenberg? I mean, she dominated in offense and defense. I mean, multiple blocks. Once again, double-digit rebounds for her. Not sure what her points were, if it's going to rotate. Not sure if it will. I guess it won't. But she'll definitely get offensive player. She led the team. Had a bunch of offensive rebounds. But I think she also gets defensive player because, 18 points today. Lots of rebounds. I mean, quite a few blocks. And she played phenomenally, had a couple of steals. I think she dominated in every part of this game. And not single-handedly, but did a huge part for this Eagles win tonight. 59-33. Shayla Rottenberg, your offensive and defensive strive player of the game here in the Nest. Lady Eagles win it tonight. Coming up, the boys going to take on the Broncos as well. And it'll be Chase joining me instead of Grant. Thank you, Grant. This has been Jay Wissenberg, your voice of the Eagles with Grant McDonald here on Milford Eagles Drive in the Nest.